This clip is brought to you by BoutTheOnline.com.
So, just back on your album slightly, we did have obviously features from the concentration camp, Lucky Knuckles, Lay Low.
Yeah.
You also had a couple of No Limit features. Some of the fans have asked who was your favorite artist to feature with from the Tank on your album.
On that particular album, I mean, everybody that contributed, I feel like it was like a mass movie and everybody played their role. And at the end, you know what I mean? You can't move a pebble without, you know what I mean? Fucking up the whole, you know what I mean? Here again, the evolution of that record. So I don't have no regrets where it's concerned. I'm music before the business and I go into the business of just being a natural born artist. You know what I mean? I love the way it displayed itself and everybody and the parts that everybody played to make it what it is. I look at music like doing movies on record before we get to the video. But if I can't see it as a whole, then I, never complete that mission. When it becomes complete, I'm whole with it. Holding the step, expecting the world to feel the same opposite.
No doubt. We recently did an interview with Sean Brock of Pen and Pixel Graphics and stuff as well. Obviously, those guys were behind the album cover. What did you think of the album cover, and did you have any input in the art direction towards it?
That here again, that was a shared effort. I give credit where credit is due. I originally wanted to shoot it one or two ways. When you're listening to Ghost Rider has the theme from The Exorcist in it. I walked along Happy in the studio one day just playing it. He was a phenomenal musician. The keyboard, to the guitar, you name it. And, went out to be, the legend that he is to this day. But that Exorcist theme made me I was trying to figure how to shoot an album cover for Falls in My Word. But between The Exorcist and going back as far as we could to real, regular street music. You see what I'm saying? And coming from the downtrodden back into the glory of God. It's my pictures and depictions. Pictures say 1,000 words. We can get into the cover. What have we? But I thought back to the blues and Robert Johnson. And I wanted to shoot the Crossroads pictures. Eventually I did that for a mixtape later in life. But originally I wanted to shoot the Crossroads scene. Me coming from the South, headed north, looking east and west. Being a baby or a blues baby to the music, and definitely, the rap game, which is just a modern day blues. Anything other than that is gospel before and African music and what have you, as far as our evolution, the music genre throughout the world. So that was my aim. The essence, my granddaddy being a blues man, that type of thing. Then I wanted to take and do that picture. A lot of the guys, it was over their head. You know what I mean? We young, early 20s, different things like that. Maximum was still teens, 18, 19, so everybody didn't quite know what I was talking about. So that was the idea that I pitched around. Then going back to Ghost Rider, I eventually shot a cover like that for an album called Once Upon a Time in America, 2007. So all my videos came
into fruition.
Yeah, in time. But that was the original aim. So what I did, we went to Pen and Pixel. As you see this green screen behind me, we were shooting on the white backdrop at the time. And what I did was take that pose. So imagine that without everything around it. And I want to create either this Crossroad or this Exorcist background like the priest of the Exorcist movie cover. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to go into this wicked world and do this exorcism. Spiritual reckoning, lyrical reckoning, just like Ballad and every other kind of good and evil confrontation. That's my whole thing since birth, Gemini theory, you know what I mean? So that balance. But that was the aim. But when they sent the picture back to me, it originally was just everything you see right now, but me with my face looking up. And if you had the original cover, if you open it up, I had a picture with like a leather vest and hair was kind of slicked back, and I was kind of looking up like I was praying kind of picture. That was one of the pictures we took, within the photo shoot that somebody picked and put on the inside of the cover. So I kept it for the inside of the cover, but I took my head out of the cloud, just left it. Okay, I could define it from this standpoint. Still that blues travel or travel period. in a Christ-like comparison or no comparison to Christ. But if you're gonna be Christ-like, you gotta look into it and get into it. You know what I mean? So the tigers signify the wilderness that we coming out of, or we coming out of, like the people as a whole. The stairway is the stairway to heaven. You know, it's mentioned in the Bible, the many mansions in the sky, on my way to this mansion in the sky. But coming out all the wild I go into, God had graduated me from the streets, from the underground, into the mainstream. You see what I'm saying? But don't forget God. So that been all of you can fast forward, look at it from now look at my anthology from Balls in My Word to There Is a God. You see what I'm saying? And now look at the covers. And you know, if you die hard bleed fan, you can read between the lines and hear where I've been coming from the whole while. So I learned to grasp that picture, which wasn't my original idea, the way it was constructed. But it made a perfect sense in my life. And so I coincided with it. And here again, the rest is history.
Oh, that's pretty dope, man. And you know, it's like I said, when I was speaking to Sean, we were just looking at the aspects of how things have changed so much technologically now with even just creating covers and stuff, but the hard work and the emphasis and just the creative vision that went into it. I don't think a lot of people realized or took it for granted. They just seen the covers. So, and there's stuff that I guess we're not even going to pick up on as well. So even you just breaking down some of those aspects right there as well is definitely great, and I'm sure will be appreciated by a lot of fans. Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on aboutthatonline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.